Ellen, move to the right, please. Yes.
A girl bathing.
European settlers, the Bronx River provided food and water for the Lenape people. Later, the river became a vital economic resource for colonial Americans, and by the mid-1700s, its steady flow was furnishing hydropower to 12 mills. In the late 1700s, the Lorellards dammed the river to provide water power for the stone mill. Today, you'll see a grassy triangle with an enormous black oak. It's almost 200 years old.
Look up the road for the grove of small trees on the slope on side A. This is the Donald J. Bruckman crabapple collection. The crabapples in this collection and throughout the grounds flower in spring, usually in late April. And just beyond the crabapples is Daffodil Hill.
Here we are at our next stop, a perfect place to take a walk through the Thane family forest, get a better look at the daffodils in early spring, or begin a stroll through the azalea garden.
While driving along the Thane family forest, even a short walk along its paths will show firsthand how enchanting the garden's old-growth forest can be. It's like stepping back in time. The forest offers some of the best chances to see members of our resident wildlife: owls, beavers, mink, and deer.
The garden on Side A, completed in 2011, spreads across 11 shaded acres and features thousands of azaleas and rhododendrons and woodland perennials. When the azaleas flower in early May, the entire hillside is transformed into a pointillist canvas of pinks, purples, and whites. Even when the azaleas aren't in flower, the azalea garden is a great place for a walk. Mature tulip trees, oaks, and sweet gums cast welcome shade in summer that cools the masses of ferns, hostas, and other shade-loving plants that line the paths. spectacle reaches its pinnacle in late October. In winter, look out for fragrant witch hazels and clusters of snowdrops and crocus. One of the year-round highlights is the 155-foot tulip tree in the center of the azalea garden. It's the New York Botanical Garden's tallest tree. On side A, you will see a path just beyond more rock outcroppings. That's the Mitsubishi Wild Wetland Trail.
Driving along.
On side A, you will see a path just beyond more rock outcroppings. That's the Mitsubishi Wild Wetland Trail. It leads you along a swamp full of trees, shrubs, and grasses that flourish in cool, wet ground and provide a welcoming habitat for frogs, turtles, and songbirds. On side B is the Native Plant Garden, a gift of the Leon Levy Foundation in 2013. With everything from shaded woodlands to open meadows to lush wetlands, it flourishes in every season. It is full of both familiar and more unexpected plants native to the northeast region of this continent, including prickly pears, which are a type of native cactus. The plants in this garden provide food and habitat to birds, butterflies, and other wildlife. On side A is the colorful entrance to the Everett Children's Adventure Garden. Hands-on activities and experiments for kids of all ages add another level of fun to discovering, exploring, and experiencing nature.
Back at the Leon Levy Visitor Center. Here you can find information about the garden programs and events, stop for refreshments, and visit the NYBG shop. If you haven't yet visited the Enid A. Haupt Conservatory, it's just a short walk from here. Garden members, thank you for your support. We love it when you visit. If you're not a member, join today. We can credit a portion of today's ticket toward a membership. See any ticket window for more details.